Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys had a good Tuesday. Let's see who's come to hang out. Miss Leanne was 36 hours ago. She was here. Boy, she really wanted to be first. Ah, oh my goodness. Hello, Miss Betty. How are you? And hello, Pinky. And hello to all the lurkers. Welcome in. I know this is an unusual night for the minis, but I have been adding more programming on so that we can get moving along and end the month with a bang. Sounds like a good plan, don't you think? So I'm going to click on this so we can see where we are. Here we are. Hi. As you can see, I've got the gloves. It's been raining all day here, and boy, am I feeling it. Arthritis and rain, terrible, terrible. So when I apologize, I didn't have time to do my nails. Sorry. Ooh, and Betty's sporting her new t-shirt. Is it comfy? I hope so. And thank you so much for buying a t-shirt. I really appreciate it. I hope you have it for a long time and enjoy it. That's just wonderful. So did anybody do anything interesting today before we jump into what you could see? I've got a whole bunch of stuff here laid out. I've been a busy girl. Hey, there's Bill. How's Bill doing? I'm the only one over here, Laura. You're the only one over there? What'd you do? Throw out the rest of the family? Very much. Or you mean, on this channel? Everybody else is on the raw side. Well, that's okay because, either or doesn't make a difference. Like I said, the only reason I'm broadcasting on both channels is because of the benefits of raw side is that because it's monetized, so that if you guys want to share any gifts or donations, which are always very, very appreciated, you can only do it on the raw side channel. We haven't hit the numbers yet to do it here on this one. Just was storming really bad. I see. Yeah, we've hit storms all day. We've got more on the way. So, and I'm feeling it. Boy, the body is on fire today. Piggy's been watching live streams all day. Wow. Okay. Hey, the life of leisure. Go for it. I've been wicked busy finishing up the magazine. I've got one more thing that's got to go in it, and then it's ready to go to publishing, and then it'll be out by the 1st for everybody. So I hope you like it. We've got some great, that Pinky made up a couple of great things for me. Hello, Richard. Welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, like I said, the only reason we're still doing the dual broadcast is because if anybody wants to donate or send gifts or, the jewels or whatever like that, we can only do that on the raw side channel for now. Until I get that 1,000 mark here on this channel, it's going to have to be that way. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hey, TARDIS, welcome in. How are you? I hope you are well. Good to see you here. Also, I'm still, if you guys are willing, I'm still hoping for donations towards some new equipment that I need for broadcasting. So if you're, inclined to donate towards that, the PayPal link is in the raw site description, or Pinky can or Bill Smee can post the PayPal link for that. I've gotten a little bit of help, which is greatly appreciated, and just a little ways to go, and then I'll be able to get up to date. Put it that way. When you're working with the old stuff, the Stone Age stuff, you got to do the best you can. Tardy, you just woke up. Oh, good for you. I went to Bone Doctor today, was halfway there, and then rescheduled for Friday. They did it? Don't you hate that when they do that? Oh, jeez. I remember them doing that to Julie, and Julie has to travel like an hour or whatever one way to get where she's got to go. And she was like halfway there, and they canceled the appointment. And I would have told them, well, you're going to pay me for the gas. Gas is expensive today. And I would have been fuming. So you can't get away with that with them. You get in trouble for that stuff. So, but it's okay for them to do it to you. It's always that one-sided thing. So thanks for posting that, Pinky. I appreciate it. And like I said, you guys aren't obligated. It's just I put it out there because I don't normally do that. But somebody told me, we need to put that out there so maybe people can help with raising the funds for the new broadcasting equipment. So if not, it's just going to be a long time before I can get it. How's everyone's day been today? Been good, except for the fibro flare up because of the weather. It's been pretty good. I've been very busy today. Richard, how was your day? Yeah, I don't blame you. I would have been fuming too. Jeez. Craziness. Okay, guys, we left off when we were making these little mini boxes. Aren't they just the cutest thing? Finished up this round one after the show last time. It's easier for you guys to see now that I figured out how to make this where you can see it. It's got a little top. Isn't they cute? They're cute. So we have 3 of those little buggers, and then we're just going to move those off to the side so that we can work on the new things that I've got set up for us today. And here it is, the world of paper flowers. Oh boy, Bill heard me bitching about that. Paper roses. Yeah. You see them in your nightmares. So that's what I've been doing, cutting out things, pasting things together. But I'm going to show you what I did accomplish. Another little box. We've got this cute little box. I'm going to hold it up with tweezers. Might work better. My fingers just aren't cooperating. So today the show may be kind of like a crash and burn. But there we go. We've got that cute little pink box, little bow on the top, just to make it so fancy. Cute. Another little box under the belt. And then we are also going to show you the candles. The candles are really cute. My day's been good. Thanks for asking. You are so welcome, Richard. I'm glad you come to hang out. And we're going to grab this with the tweezers. And of course, my husband's yelling already, so I'm going to close the door. Give me a quick second. He always yells at the dog jumping on. So, cute little candles. All they're made up for. It's great how you make them. Made up of a snap finding. That's all it is. This is a section of a snap. And of course, you got your striped paper and then your wire wick. And it's just, you place the wire on the paper, glue it down, roll it up, like you roll up like old-fashioned cigarette, and then you got yourself a candle. And we had to make 2 of those. Oh, man down. There it is. 2 of those cute little candles. I'm use these bigger tweezers so I can grip it up and you guys can get a close-up. Cute little candles. Gonna go on one of those shelves. Actually, those were fun to make. And then, of course, we have this potted plant. And all this potted plant is just a wooden bead. I'm going to grab it by the center so that it's not flopping all over. A wooden bead. And then, of course, some greenery that was clipped and put into place to give us that potted plant. These kits are so cool when you get to have all of these little things and put them together to make something else. But like I always tell everybody, if you've got this stuff at home, I made jewelry for years. I've got tons of beads. I have all of this greenery stuff around. So even if you end up not liking that bead and want something else, go into your stash and make what you want. Or if you're going to do just a total custom build, like we're going to be doing later on, when autumn rolls around is when I'm going to bring up the large dollhouse, and like I told you, we're going to strip it and redo it. You'll be seeing me doing a lot of custom stuff. But for now, we're just having fun with these kits. I do recommend them. It's a good way to start if you want to get into miniature builds. The kits are great because the instructions are pretty good. The stuff is already pre-punched and pre-done. You can always change it too. You don't like the color, paint it. Do what you got to do. You know what I mean? You can always change your mind and make it the way you want to. And we got these cute little framed photographs. Pretty simple. We've got a couple of those. This is what I've been doing for the past couple of days. Again, another one. Just adorable. If you don't like it where it doesn't have a real wood frame, that's why I always save a lot of the wood from the old builds. Cut it out, glue it up, frame out that photo in real wood. It's up to you. This one I didn't do it with this time around. And then we made these little vases. Very cute. Very, very cute. So we're going to fill these with these paper flowers. And there's, let's see, I got 6. I got 6 of them that I have to fill up with all of these flowers and these plants. And then again here, this is just another bead that looks like a pot. And that is going to be filled up as well. And then here is all the stuff that I have pre-done. Try to save time to get these flowers together for you guys. We'll be working on this, in the usual chat and so on. So here you see, this is what I have accomplished in behind the scenes. And now we're going to start filling up these containers with all of the plant life. Let's see, Laura, did you get any recording done today? No, I had to finish up the magazine today, Bill, because that has to be out and online by the 1st. So I'm just waiting on a photograph from somebody, and that is the last thing I have to put in the magazine, and then that'll be ready for all of my members to access on the 1st. So remember, guys, you have to be a member on Raw Side or on here, but mostly Raw Side because it is a paranormal magazine, to access the link for the community magazine. So sorry, guys, the deadline's already up as far as submitting material, but you can still submit stuff, and I'll just put it in the next issue, which is September's. So we're going to start off with, let's start off with this one. We'll start off with the wooden bead pot. Isn't it cute? And all of these little green leaves are going to be going in there. So we're going to put those right here on the instruction book because it'll be easier for me to grab. I've got leaves flying all over the place there. I've got fans going, so the paper stuff just has a tendency to disappear. And I'll tell you what really sucks is that, you're doing this and you happen to sneeze, you're going to blow your flowers all over the place. You're going to blow your flowers' brains out. They're just going to blow up. I've done that. Forgot, blew everything all over the table. Oh, what a mess it was. So we're going to insert these lovely green leaves. You can see those leaves there. And these are all paper design. You're going to curl them as well because the plant has a curled tip on it. So I recommend either using the back edge of your crafting knife, kind of like, when you do curling ribbon, just hold it down at the base of that leaf and curl it up. Just that little bend is all you need. And we're going to do that on all of them before we start gluing them in. So, ooh, exciting. Did you get any recording done, Sir Bill? Because Womble said that he did hear from you, and they're looking forward to seeing what you're going to send in. I was watching his show today and met a couple of nice people. Touched base with them. So there's that curl. Just that little bit, just to get that edge, that curled look of that green plant. You do 2 at a time if you want. Let's be brave. Do 2 at a time. And always, please don't use the sharp end. Use the flat end of your knife so that you don't damage the design. So just got one more to go. Grab hold of it. Okay, so we've got our curl. And then what we're going to do is just start adding them into the pot to fill it up. But first I got to put a little dab of glue on. When I'm done watching you, I'm going to do some trial runs. Oh, hey, Miss Steph. Good to see you. On a Tuesday, yes, I have filled up this week with shows to end off the month. Things have been a little slow, so I figured, well, add a few extra shows. Minis. Of course, I've got the Morning Brew and, of course, Raw Side. So I figured add on a couple extra shows to fill in the rest of the month. You know what I mean? Because we're down at the end of the month, guys. Can you believe it? So I'm just going to dip that right into that glue. And place, actually, I need to do this. Because this is cone-shaped inside. They're not saying to do this. I'm going to do this. So wipe that glue off. I'm going to fold this at that edge. Just at that bottom edge. To make it easier to fit down inside of that cone shape. Because otherwise, I think we're going to have issues putting it in. Because there is a hole on the inside. So there, I've got one in. Hey, Fred, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad you guys would join us for the miniatures. Actually, I'm hoping to get some good paranormal talk this Wednesday. Get down to some good conversation. A lot of the channels have backed off from what we're supposed to do. A lot of it's been drama-based crap. And I want everybody to get back to doing what they do, The paranormal and good information, great guests. We have right now it's just an overrun of drama. So I'm trying to just get that back up to speed. Okay. Thought my tweezers got stuck. There we go. Getting it in there. We're working it. And don't worry if some of it pops out, just shove it back in. That's all. How's Steph doing? Steph's going? How's your week going? Is it going good? Anything going on? It's always good to see Steph. Steph's always so busy nowadays. Like the rest of us, you know what I mean? And then here I'm going to be adding radio on top of that. Just when I, add some more stuff. Why not, right? What the hell? Got nothing else better to do. I did want to go swimming today, but we had storms all day, so that kind of ruined that. Okay, now I'm going to take this dotting tool and see if I can just push this stuff in a little tighter into that hole that's in there. Of course, that could be a big mistake, which it was. It didn't work how I wanted it to. So now I got to stick it all back in there. It just wasn't going down deep enough. All right, I think I'm just going to do it like that. And then fill in the center. We're going to work, that's how we're going to do that. We're going to work this outer edge, work our way in. I think that's the best plan of attack. What do you think? Working that edge. Oop, I got to put it down. There we go. Pinch off that edge. Add a little bit more glue so it sticks. And then use your tweezers to push that into place. Now I'm going to start filling the center. This way it'll all, doing it that way will help push the outer leaves inward, and then you'll get what you want. Hey, Cree, how's it going? We're doing a potted plant. Hey, Cynthia, welcome in. Thanks, guys. It was fun at the time, and it's pretty simple once you learn the folds. Oh, I love swimming. I got local near me in Manchester. I get some clips of me doing some dives. Oh, you dive. Good for you. Yeah, I was never much of a diver. I always got water up my nose. So I was totally doing it wrong. So I figured the hell with it. Yeah, I wanted to go swimming, but it was storming all day. So I said, well, that killed that idea. Because the swimming helps with the fibro pain. And still been hot here, so I don't know. Hopefully it'll be clearing up tomorrow so I can do it. 3 hands. We need 3 hands for this one. Get that fold in there. How's Cree doing today? Is Cree doing good today? I hope so, sweetie. We're just gonna shove these in there. Nothing, there's no design here. It's just pretty much shoving it in and then kind of adjusting. This would be quicker if my fingers were working today. And I'm glad I did this ahead of time because I don't think I'd be very good with scissors. Not today. By the way, Bill, the show was great. You're cranking me up. The music was awesome, as always. And then, of course, I love it that I got Bill laughing. Anastasia. I can't believe that you've never seen that show and never seen that one episode with Anastasia Beaverhausen. I think it's funny as hell. Okay, our one last one. I had him and Leanne almost spit out their food and beverages, and that was the goal. I'm here and there, been having a rough week, Laura, but I'll power through. We're here for you, sweetie. We're here for you. So there it is, guys. That little potted plant. See how easy that was? Now you can adjust the leaves to get it to where you want it, the shape that you want. Just be ginger with it. And I'll hold it up, So there it is, that little potted plant. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my God, that was hilarious. Oh my God. Well, I couldn't help myself. When that guy asked, well, what's your name? I think it's what his question was. And I just, I said, well, his real name is, and then I just shot that out there, Anastasia Beaverhausen. It just popped into my head. And Leanne was eating. She said she almost choked on her sandwich. And then you're drinking coffee. So classic. Love it. All right, now I need to get this to stand up without giving me a problem. There we go. So there's our little potted plant. Yay! I think you're the only person I know that's never seen Will and Grace. That show's a riot, Bill. Pinky's been working in the studio lately painting walls. I can't wait to see that. Pinky is doing all kinds of nice stuff. So we've got the one plant finished. So I'm going to check that off. We're going to move on to this next one right here. This next little beauty. It's in one of these little paper pots that we made up. And we are going to fill it with these long leaves. So grab those bad boys. And those are just like the short ones. We're going to curl the ends. But these you can curl either out or inward. So kind of alternate. That will give definitely depth and character to the piece. So we're just going to curl outward. It's just like the very tip. You don't want it to overdo it. Because you want it to look at least authentic as you can. Little in, little out. And even in the directions, they're showing that the larger ones are curled in and the smaller ones are curled out. So yeah, we can't wait to see Pinky's new studio. She's been working hard. Nice, nice, nice. Actually, I was just checking out a new channel. I know one of the viewers that is in Bill's lives. And shame on me because I don't remember the whole name of the channel, but she goes by Ladybug. She's a crafter, so she was doing some cute stuff. And I think she was a little surprised to see me there. So that was nice. So I look forward to seeing what she's going to be doing. And again, you're just curling, guys. Curling the ends, making them pretty. Curl, 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 and then you decide when you put it in the pot which direction you're going to put these in. And of course, I thought the storms were over, and then just before that's right, Steph, just the tip. Uh, start the show, and my both arms just like it was like they bursted into flames. I'm thinking, all right, we got more rain coming. This is insane. So apparently, yeah, it's supposed to rain. Some pretty good storms coming through this evening. So batten down the hatches, Bill, because we've got more of it coming. And of course, most of you know that Bill lives kind of close to me, so. But he's more in a rural area than I am, so they're gonna, they usually get hit pretty good. So we are going to glue that down in there. I'm gluing the larger leaves to the base of our little jar here, or vase, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Smaller ones I'm going to be putting on the outside, having them go outward. Of course, my dog wanted to sit in here with me, but then my husband come home. She heard him. She ran out there. He started bitching at her, so I closed the door. So now she's sitting outside waiting for me. Never a dull moment around here. It's always something. I think I'm going to run away from home. So whose house can I run away to? Any volunteers to take in a broken down homeless crafting woman who investigates the paranormal? I'll bring my own camper. I come with a camper. So that's a bonus. Are you still working, Steph? I'm going to tell you, you're still at work. Steph is always working. We miss Steph. She's not in the morning shows that much anymore. She's just work, work, work. She's neglecting all of us. We all feel left out. I don't know. Just don't know. So then I'm going to put in this last piece, and I'm going to put that over here. I can slide that in. There it is. So there you got your cute little plant. There she be, guys. There she be. That's it. Pretty simple stuff. You just got to have the patience to screw around with all the little pieces. And even though you might bitch and complain, but then when you start putting it all together, then you're like, oh, that looks great. Let's see. You can run her, except it's a long one. Oh, I can run now. Steph's time is on demand no matter where she goes. So, we just, she's left us behind. We're so broken. But she's here today. I get it. She's got a lot going on. So there we go. We've got our little potted plant. I'm going to mark that on as Feeny. And then we're going to move on to the yellow paper not roses, or paper flowers. I've already said before, I'm not a big fan of the paper flowers, but I did them. I don't know. I just like the regular little flowers. I like making clay flowers. I've made flowers out of wax. All of these things. These are I'm just not a big fan, but I do it anyway. Okay, so we're going to have 3 of those. I've already pre-cut and folded them over, and then you have to clip and make them look like fringe. Because then when you roll them up, those are going to be the petals. And we have 3 of those that we have to do. So I have 3 pieces of wire cut to the recommended length. And each of these pieces we're going to have to put a um, a rolled end on it so that the paper has something to adhere to. So let me get my trusty jewelry pliers out because that's what I use, the rolled end pliers. And that's going to give you that perfect little round loop that you need. Beauty of these is because it's all different size, so it doesn't make a difference what size loop you're going to need. These pliers will help you out with that. And with these, I'm going to use it right by the very tip, so it gives me the smallest circle that I need. And I'll show you what I mean. I don't know if you guys can see how small that is. That's what you want. And what you're going to do is put a little glue on that paper strip and then place that looped wire in that section. And then we roll them up. Stuff like that. And then you're going to your first one is just kind of like flip it over and then hold it in place. That makes it easier for you to roll. Tim, welcome in. How are you? Not like I wanted to leave you behind, but my assistance has been required for some stuff that I need to we know, Steph. I'm just trying to make you feel, guilty. No. I totally understand. Life is more important. And we're glad that you do pop in when you can. How is Tim today? I hope Tim had a great day today. Hope Tim had a wonderful day. So now I'd let this sit a little bit. I'm going to use my nails. Yeah, it's still a little wet to assist me. And I'm going to do another fold. And try to keep that wire straight. See, if you don't, it pops right out on you. So we got to hold it for a little longer. That's why I don't like the paper flowers. Mission accomplished. Oh, yes. Because we get some really good conversations going. And, Steph's not there. Let it sit just a little bit more. I'm going to pinch that, hold it in place. And then see, there we go. And I'm going to flip it again with my fingernails. If you don't have fingernails and you need assistance with flipping, use your tweezers. And then, they're always good to have multiple different kinds of tweezers to help you with that in general. And then you're just going to start rolling this up. Just keeping that wire stem in there the best that you can, guys. Sometimes it can be difficult. Try some of your patience. This is something Steph would probably take and throw it in the toilet. She'd be like, F this, I ain't doing that. You people are nuts. So yeah. Definitely need patience for this. It's a slow process. And then when you get to that end, you're going to put your glue on there to seal the deal. You know what I'm talking about? Seal that deal, straighten out that wire, and then I'm going to hold that in place a little bit. Never had tornadoes here in Delaware. I keep seeing something out of the corner of my eye, guys. I'm sorry. It's probably the boogeyman for all I know. 2 or 3 now. Yeah, we never used to have tornadoes either, Kim. It's the weather change. That's exactly what it is. So now that you have it, I'm going to show you what it looks like once we've rolled it. Ha ha ha! Don't set it on fire. It's a flower. We're not smoking it. Cute little yellow flower. But what you're going to just do is take your fingernail or your tweezers, and then you're going to start pulling all of those little cut strips out. So then it looks just like a flowy. Look. And then, of course, there will be greenery that goes around that, but let's do all the yellow parts first. So we're going to set that one down there so we don't blow it across the room. Oh, actually, I left this one uncut so I can show you guys. You ready, Steph? Hold on to your bloomers. So it's folded over. It's glued just at that edge to seal it up. At this point, I would take either a sledgehammer or a pew pew to. I told you. You're just going to take your scissors and you're going to cut. Don't cut all the way through because you don't want to cut into the glue. And this is what I was doing. Steph, look, Steph. Little tiny snips all the way across to make that fringe. These are the petals of the flower. Again, like I said, not a fan. I mean, they're cute. Wait till you see when we do the lilies. That's really gonna get stuck in your shorts. Each one is different. We have also pink roses that we're gonna do. And I don't mind doing the flower part, but of course this is a greenhouse, so it's gonna be all plants. But I love getting into the build. You know what I mean? The wood and the construction part. That's the part that I really like. That's what I loved about all of the little goth houses that I did. But I figured, you know what, we need to change it up. And I think I only got, I think, 2 more goth houses that are in the collection that is available online to do, and I've done them all. So, but I got to wait on those because those are a little pricey. I'm waiting for them to go down. I want the prices to go down. So there you go. I just clipped all of that. That's it. And then again, you're going to put your wire in there and make your flower. Really not looking. Yeah, she's freaking out. She's going to have a cigarette after this. Stresses her out. They had her a drink. So there, I've made my loop. I need some more glue. Sorry, back. I had to eat dinner. What'd you have? What'd you have, Bill? Did you have anything good? She said, well, yes, wood. Got to get wood. You know me. I love lumber. I do. Weird. I'm just one of them lumber chicks. So we're going to put a little glue on there. Again, same process. Put your loop in, fold it over, hold on to it, and let it set up. And then you're going to do it again. Flip it again. You do like a double flip. First, you could do the double flip now, I suppose. I always wait until it sets up a little bit because it starts to get a little sloppy. And I hate having to do things twice. It really drives me nuts. What did he say? Wood? You had wood? I've got wood. Do you got wood? So I didn't see what he had. What did you have for dinner? Oh, that was what I was. And everybody's getting dinner. I didn't have any dinner. It's not fair. What'd you guys have to eat? I'm gonna need a blunt. Yeah. By the time we're done with this, I guarantee it. And I was laughing stuff. I go, yeah. When I was putting this stuff together and cutting this stuff up, I'm like, yeah, Steph's gonna flip. She shows up, she's gonna flip out. Steph just does not have the patience for this. I mean, but yeah, I still recommend you try it, Steph. You might find you have a secret talent. But I wouldn't start with something like this that's so, got so many tedious things. Start with something simpler. And even if it doesn't come out perfect and you think it looks shitty, who cares? At least you tried it, you know what I mean? And you could say, that was mine. I did that. So we're going to flip this over. I just had to adjust my center rod because it was up too far. And it was showing. We don't want it to show. So there we go. We got that all done, put together. I'm going to slather it with my glue and roll up that end and hold it in place. Okay, my dinner is on my posts. Oh, you tease. You're terrible. Oh my God. Tim says I'm eating chicken strips and tater tots. Ooh. Kraft mac and cheese, but it was awesome. Nice. Not for nothing. Have you ever tried the mac and cheese from Aldi's? It's gourmet mac and cheese. I'm telling you, it's awesome. I always get the Gouda and black pepper or the Italian cheese. I'm telling you, try it. I was really, really surprised. Which says I always cook for myself. Good for you. No, I didn't have anything. I got coffee. So then I'm just going to spread out my petals. Don't get too fresh, guys. And there's our second flower. So you see how quickly that's done? It's done pretty quick. I forgot actually what they said that the recommended build time for this whole kit is. To be honest, if I sat here and did this for, I figure, a few hours a day, I could probably have it completed probably in 2 days. If I sat and did it all day, probably in a day and a half. Some of them I get obsessed with, especially the ones that have the wiring in. I love it. I love it when I do the wiring. And I can't stop myself. I keep going. This one only has one light on it, so not that much wiring on this one. But I like and I like the little nook books. Those are cute. There's just one room, and I want to do one. Have ones that are multiple rooms for you guys. And it's the challenge of doing all that wiring and all that different design. It has to have more than one room. I just got a chai latte. Ooh la la. I have French vanilla coffee. That was my dinner. I had roast pork, pinky, roast vegetables last night. Today I'm gonna have mac and cheese. You don't have any leftovers? Throw the leftovers in the mac and cheese. Mix it all together. Come on. And Richard said he's multi-talented. Oh. Well, fill us in. Fill us in on what your other talents are. Bill likes pork either way. He doesn't care. Just pork him up. Pork you, Bill. I like a good pork roast. Not for nothing, I like pork too. I always tell everybody I could be actually a vegetarian if I didn't like ham so much. I do love a good roasted ham. Otherwise, Oh, when I take that back, a good filet mignon. Oh, jeez. Actually, what was it? Last week? It's been ages. A friend of ours gave us some venison, and I made beef and broccoli stir fry with it. So it was venison and broccoli stir fry. It was good. My husband wouldn't eat it. It was good because he doesn't really care for it. Stir fry. So there's the third flower. So now, next, what they want us to do is now roll. We're going to be rolling and put in these leaves on those yellow flowers. And then these will be inserted in one of the little vases. I've heard a guy say that before. I'm multi-talented, some not so much. He says, okay, I made butter chicken with carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Nice. You guys are all just making me hungry. But I have coffee. That's what I have. Laura's got coffee. Actually, who's that? Oh, it was Alexis I was talking with on the other program. She should have been in the program I was watching. And guess what we were talking about? Smoothies. I said, yes, girlie has spoiled me. I am so hooked on smoothies. Oh my God. So yeah, I still got to look up the recipe for that because I have to make those. So now I'm going to just take these. See, I hate these paper leaves too. I'd rather work with silk leaves. Because a lot of times these don't cooperate, and then you get a little angry. I don't like the way they lay, which I don't. But we do what we gotta do, right? We gotta do what we gotta do. So I'm gonna slowly just roll this down onto that wire stem. the best that I can, just so I get petals all the way around. If it gets out of control, you just grab your pliers, grab your wire stem, and adjust. Straighten that out. And you're just going to keep rolling until you get to the edge where you put your glue. Sorry, I hope you guys can see at least some of this. And we are going to roll this again. And this is where I roll it tight. Roll it tight like you're rolling a cigarette. Tighten it up. Tight, 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 tight. So that you get the effect that you're looking for. You got to remember, it's going to be inside that base, so you're not going to see the bottom part. Hello, hello, Ace. How's it going, Ace? And I'm sure that Susan had already told you, Ace, but thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. So there's one that is complete, guys, with the greenery and all. And they're going to tell you, we're going to put them inside this little vase, but we have to put some moss on the inside. So I'm just going to lay this down first, do the other ones, and then I'll show you how we're going to put them inside the vase. Because we have to put that moss piece in there. Now see this? Okay, it was unrolling on me. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do it. Are you still there, Anastasia? Anastasia, are you there? Richard, I am a freestyler in my days. Sold my green and chrome Hero Master. See, you don't sell stuff because you just never know. You're going to regret it. So there, we're going to set that off to the side. And then I'm going to do these other two really quick so you can see the finished product. Don't thank me or thank my beautiful Victor. Oh, no, it was from you as well. I was told. So thank you. I appreciate it. It's one step closer to what I have to achieve to better the channel. I mean, unfortunately, it's like you think, oh, you get this, it's going to last forever. But no, it doesn't. You have to upgrade when you have upgraded system, and I didn't do that. So now that's what I've got to do. So any kind of, help that I get from you guys is greatly appreciated. $5, 50 cents, whatever. It's a step closer to what I got to do. And of course, the thing was, my husband was supposed to start the new position today. I mean, he went yesterday. It was like the meet and greet. So then he was supposed to go today and do some stuff outside. And it rained. So guess what? He didn't go. I'm thinking, you gotta be kidding me. And you know what? No, this is the way I work. Our luck works. Number 3. Oh, it's getting warm in here, guys. Let me adjust this fan so it's blowing in my face. I had my last custom BMX bike stolen. Oh no. Oh no, that sucks. Over $1,800 on it. I would have hunt them down. That's the thing that kills me. You go through all this, some jerk. Where do people get off? Just helping themselves. I don't know. It's the world we live in. God forbid, they go and get a job and work and earn their own way. No, it's easier to steal people's stuff. And then they probably sold it. It's probably what happened. A little more glue. That finger's not working, so we have to do it this way. That's sad. Another little nibble of glue there, just to hold it in place. Yes, it does. It's not right. Yeah, that sucks. It really does. And like I said, they stole it from you, and then they sold it, get the cash, and they pretty pissed it off on crap. You know what kind of crap I'm talking about. So. Or they strip it down. And people do that stuff too. They'll steal things, strip them down, and sell the parts. You make more money off of parts than anything else. And if that was a custom one, yeah, then I guarantee you, they sold it and got a pretty good penny for it. And then they were laughing all the way. People are rude at stealing other people's. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Just couldn't do that. Of course, I was taught, it's not yours, then you have no right to put your hands on it. These kids just, nobody teaches kids anything today. Okay, so now we're going to fill up the second little vase, our little pretty little vase. I'll show you what it looks like, a little close up. This is roses on it, little purple roses. I don't know if you guys can, that'll help raise that light up. And you can get a better looky at the purple roses on that little basket. What we're going to do is fill the inside of that with some moss. That is what's recommended to hold our flowers in place. So I'm going to get our bag with our moss in it. Right here, moss. It's not Kate moss either. It's just green moss. Pull out a little bunch. A little bit goes a long ways. I'm not even going to use that much. Just a couple of strands. That off to the side. And then I'm going to put some glue in the bottom of this to hold the moss in. Go get your coffee. I'll be right back taking the dog out. You're taking the dog out for coffee? Just tell the dog to get her own coffee. I know when I'm done with this, I usually have to take the dog out. Unless my husband's beating me to it. Which is usually a blessing. And there we go. We put that on the inside, so that's in the inside. Get it in there all nice tucked away. Tuck, tuck, tuck. And then we're going to start putting these inside there. I'm going to add a little more glue to my palette because I want a lot on the metal stems because we're going to be pushing it down inside of that moss. So we want something that's really going to hold on. So shove that right down in there. Again, number 2. Shove it right down in. And then our last one. And of course, you're going to space them out so that they look like, the whole thing's filled. So there it is, guys. Our little basket of yellow flowers. Stand up on to the next. I'm finished eating, got my coffee. Now it's time to light up a smoke. Light them, smoke them if you got them. Smoke them if you got them. Thanks for sharing out the links, Pinky. I appreciate it. Leanne must be sleeping still. That's because she forgot to go to bed and she was waiting 36 hours ago. She was waiting from yesterday. She said her sleep pattern was all messed up, but then her poor puppy's sick. Not the baby puppy, but her other dog. Apparently got into something that wasn't good for its belly. And oh, thanks, Ace. Hot coffee on Ace. He's sharing the love. Nice. Very, very nice. And I went with French vanilla today because that's what I used. I saw her in Sarah's stream. She was in Sarah's stream. And she fell asleep. Hey, Sage, how's it going? How was your trip, sweetie? Did you have an okay trip? Wasn't too bad, I hope. I'm going to pull back these leaves back over to here because that's where those go. And then we're going to mark this off. We did our cute little yellow flowers in the basket. So that's done. I always put a little X marking it off so I don't, if I lose track, then I know where the hell I am and what I'm doing. Okay, so now we're going to fill the next basket with our little purple flowers. Ooh. that's what that's going to look like. So we're going to get on that. How is Sage? Trust me, I'm drinking coffee. It's chilly and rainy. Yeah, same here. Same here. Well, you're not too far from me. So you guys are getting the same storm that we're getting, Ace. So we're going to fill up our cute little last floral little basket. Again, we're going to be filling that with a little bit of the moss. So I'm just going to do that now. Same step, you know what I mean? So it is set and ready for when we need it. And all you're going to do is just put a little dollop of glue at the bottom of your paper base. Put it in there. Stuff it down in there. And there we go. I know I was really busy today. I missed a lot of live streams. Just too much going on. That's the problem. Trip was good. 10.5 hours. It let me I'm sure you are wiped out. So there, we've got our little basket ready for our flowers when they're finished. So we jumped ahead of the game. And of course, it's these purple lovelies. Measured them out, and they measure at 8 by 0.7 centimeters. And of course, you're going to fringe them out, and that's by cutting them. We're going to do 3 of those. So we have 3 metal pieces here, 3 pieces of wire, which I keep forgetting to ask my father about that wire for the dowsing rods. Because if I got copper here, why not do that, right? That's right, a little dab will do you. And again, we're going to be putting... Yeah, do they want us to put a little notch on this one? No notch on this one because it's going to be a straight pointed piece. It's going to be a long column of purple. So no notch. No notch. Don't do it. But you are going to put some glue on that wire piece to attach that beautiful paper to. And we're normally, you're going to have this all in one area. This is going to actually trail down the wire piece to give that effect of this plant. And again, I just started off by folding it over and holding it in place till it sets up. And then we can just easily roll it right down the piece of wire. Ten and a half hours. Oh my God. That's just a long ride. Just a long ride. But unfortunately, if you got to do it, you got to do it, right? Okay, so let's fold it over again, just so that we know we've got something to start with. And let's see if I can roll this on here. And as you're rolling it, you're going to slowly be doing it at an angle, guiding it downward. That is the whole thing that you want to achieve. Sometimes it can be a pain in the cheeks. You got to help it out a little. So I'm going to do a flip on this one because it's not rolling for me. To make it a little tighter, and I'm going to do that at an angle so that when I try to roll it again, it's going to be at that angle. There we go. Slow. I'm saying sometimes 3 hands is good for this. Do what you gotta do, right? Get that flipped over again. And then try to roll it again. It's that pinch and roll action. It's slipping in my fingers. So I'm going to use a pair of pliers to hold that base. Or I thought I was going to. Boy, it just doesn't want to. It's slippery. It's slippery little David. Slippery. Once we get it rolling. If all else fails and it don't roll, you wrap. It's slipping on my fingers. It doesn't want to roll. So I'm going to wrap. Pull tight and wrap. There's a will, there's a way, right? Right. Come on, man, we're live. Nope, slipped right out. You turd. There we go. We're going to get it to work. Don't worry. This is where stuff would be freaking out. That's it. Throw that shit in garbage. So I'm going to wrap it. You don't cooperate, I make you cooperate. So I'm going to wrap it, pull it tight, get it to where I want it. That's all. That's all. You don't win. I do. So I'm getting that effect that I want. And I'm going to roll the rest of that on there, which is now it's cooperating. Because it knew it was going to lose. It was going to lose. You're going to lose. Lose. And there it is. Stay. Okay. Now, what I do is, again, just glue that bottom section and attach it to that metal piece. And roll that around. Because remember, you're going to leave room at the bottom for the leaves. So we're going to roll that on. And it's rolling, 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 rolling. Get that crap rolling. Yeah. Yep. Gonna make a big fat liar out of me. There we go. That's why I don't like the paper. I just don't like the paper. It does its own thing. It doesn't like to play right. It just doesn't. It doesn't want to play. And then you got to readjust it because it all just slipped out. And I've got to fix it. There it is. Now I've got to tuck. I've got to tuck to make it look right. See, you can always adjust, so don't freak out. You can always adjust. There it is. And we're going to let that set and dry after all that trouble. And if it still doesn't work out when I'm getting ready to put it together, then I'm going to set it on fire. You've got more patience than I do. My arthritis would not be playing up now. We're fiddling with it. Yeah, that's... Well, because it's a challenge. I can't let the challenge go. So I'm going to make it work, whether it wants to or not. No sadness, Betty. No sadness. Smile. And the whole world will smile with you. So we're going to set this down and let that set in place so that we can do this all over again. And to be honest, it doesn't say to put in a loop. I'm going to put the loop in. Just a semi. I'm going to put in a semi in there because I think it gives me more grip on the paper. So with just a straight edge, it was sliding all over. So this is going to give me a little bit more grip with that little semi loop in there. My project, my rules. I don't care what the directions say. So we're going to let that set in place for a minute before I flip it over, and I'll get caught up on here. Love to Betty. No sad Betty today. She's got her shirt. You got your shirt on. So just imagine it's me giving you a big old hug. A little bit of love. Sometimes I do jigsaw puzzles and collab with another channel, and I go to, but they are away on vacation, and I still got one Saturday on my dining room table waiting for her return. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. She wasn't avoiding you. You were just closing your eyes because you were traumatized by what I'm doing. Oh, and just to let you guys know, I can't see what's going on the Raw side broadcast. So if you do donate or send me a gift, thank you. There you go. Heads up. Thank you very much, because I can't see it. It's not going to show up in this chat. So yeah, don't make. Oh God, no, you don't want. Don't make her lick you. We're gonna do a flip on that. I'm gonna add a little more glue to help me with the sliding problem that we have here. Just a little bit to hold it in place. There we go. We're gonna hold it again. She's coming for you. Run, run! She's coming for you. She's a coming. Okay, so we let that sit. I'm just gonna wrap this one, guys. The rolling isn't working because the paper is very smooth and slick on the wire, and the rolling is just not cooperating. So it's easier for me just to wrap it instead of you guys sitting watching me swear at it. This is much quicker. It works out better. And everybody's happy. And it comes out so much better than the first one. The first one looked pretty rough. But you know what? You got to look at it this way. Flowers aren't perfect. Nature isn't perfect. So if you do something that it's not, perfect in your eyes, that's all right. It's perfect in nature's eye. And we're going to just glue off that end and wrap it around. Just like the soul. And then I'm going to hold it. That one so much better. That one come out. That one come out so much better. So much better. And we're going to hold it until the sun's up. That's right. Always wrap it before you use it. You never know where it's been. T-shirt is perfect fit. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, I've got a couple of them. I love them. They're very comfortable. I don't just say that because it's my merch. It's the material state. It's a very comfortable shirt. So there's number 2. Number 2 is finished. Finito. Again, a semi. We're going to do a semi. And we need the more glue. Sorry, I'm popping in and out. Trying to get some done, not knowing where I get. What are you doing? What are you doing, Sage? Are you cooking too? Because I didn't have dinner, so I'm living vicariously through you guys. I'm living through you guys and your dinner. Where the hell? Oh, I thought I put glue on, and I'm looking for the glue. Holy man, I'm shot. Yes, it is. It's very soft. And I am from Central New York. Richard. Most people say, well, where the hell is that? So I always give you a better frame of reference. The foothills of the Adirondack Mountains. Everybody knows where the Adirondack Mountains are. Well, that's the area that we are from, or I am from. I am a short hop and a skip from the mountain. My wish is to be up on the mountain, but unfortunately, this is mostly tourist section, so you know what the value of property is up there. Insane. So until I hit the lottery, I'm not going to be able to live up there. Unless I have, somebody wills me something, property up there would be great. Pretty sure we can all talk chicken because we're clucking mad. Yes, we are. Dinner, what's that? I only get that on the weekends. Yeah, I didn't know dinner today. No dinner today. So it's coffee it is. I might nibble on the husband's, neck a little bit, just as a filler. But I don't think that'll work. So I'm going to wrap this around. Get this going. Get it going. If I can. And again, I'm doing it at an angle downward because of the style of plant that it is. And once I get the roll going, it'll roll right on down for me. So see how much quicker that is? It's because the tissue paper is very slippery. and there's a coating on the wire. So the rolling technique isn't very favorable for this. Sometimes I luck out and it works. Other times, yeah, it doesn't want to. And again, it's good to use your fingers, get it the way you want it. Just roll it on down, roll it on down. Sounds like a blues song. Roll it on down. I was rolling on down. Lord save me. There it is, number 3. Number 3. And did Ace leave us and I didn't see him say goodbye? If he did, I'm sorry, Ace. Hope you have a great night, because I don't see him chatting anymore, so he must have ran away. So I'm going to let that set a little bit before we start putting the leaves on it and driving myself insane. Okay. And we're going to use these leaves as well. I have them all pre-cut. If I can grab them. There they are. They kind of look like little... that plant there that's on Little Shop of Horrors. Feed me, Seymour. Oh, I have a friend I collab with in New York on a campsite. She's from Florida, but originally from Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo's only about 4 hours from me. Yes, I've got the paper flowers blues. It definitely would give you the blues. Paper flowers. Actually, a fun little musical tidbit I'll fill you guys in on. My mother-in-law used to write a lot of poetry, and she had written a poem called Yellow Paper Roses. And when she sent it in, they stole it. And Marie Osmond made a record, Paper Roses. That is my mother-in-law's material, and they stole it from her. Little tidbit. But she had named it Yellow Paper Roses. And they changed it so that they could do what they did. And that's some shit. So now we are going to just put this at the base of our poipo. We'll let it set up there a little bit before I start flipping and flopping. Where's your friend camping about, Richard? Whereabouts? See, this one's still giving me trouble. Listen, you little purple weenie. Get in there. I'm gonna have to reglue that tip. It keeps popping out on me. So once I get the greenery on, I'm gonna have to redo that tip, because it doesn't want to stay. It don't want to stay. And I'm just gonna roll this around the bottom edge so that it has some greenery. Come on. We're gonna glue that piece. I'm going to actually grab my tweezers this time. Wrap this around. Helps me hold it in place. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, this one keeps popping out, so I've got to reglue that tip. Come right off, guys. Because it was so loose, and I didn't put the loop. So now I'm going to put that right back in there. And wrap it around there. Put it back where it belongs. Back, I tell you, back. Let's see if I can see it. If I can see it, we can do it. Come on. There it is. There it is. I've done it. I did it. That is crazy, Laura, and I believe it. Yeah, that's what they did. She sent it in. Of course, back then, people didn't know. You're supposed to get stuff copyrighted and all that. She sent the poem in, and they snatched it, and Marie Osmond made a fortune off of my mother-in-law's poem. So that's just dirty pool. Oh, she wouldn't say the location. I gotcha. That's all right. No worries there. Can you make a Venus flytrap? Probably. Never done it, but If I get a picture, yeah, I could probably make one. I probably should do one and put it in the greenhouse. Good idea, Richard. That would be a hoot. I might do that. Get a little fly, make a little fly and stick it in there. It's funny. Brilliant. Let's do it. I have to look it up. See what I can use to make one with. And I'm just going to wrap this around. Wrap it around. Try not to script the purple. Just going to roll it around there. Put that green in there. Glue off that end. I mean, I'm doing this really isn't that bad. You guys are thinking, oh my God, it's terrible. But it really isn't. It's just, it could be a little tedious because the materials sometimes don't cooperate. So, so you gotta play around with it. Where I rather get it done, it's out of the way, and it's, on to the next. And it's just sometimes, sometimes it don't work that way. So now you're getting the leaves on the last one. I always leave some of the wire extended on the bottom, so it's easier for me to put it in the moss. You want something that's going to penetrate the greenage. So we do that. Wrap it around. You see I'm using the tweezers this time to help me out. A little bit more stability. And we will get this last little dab will do ya on this piece. So it's funny how you don't realize how small the world is when you start meeting people on the internet, and they're pretty close by. Hello there, Sir Palm. Did you come to visit? Be hiding in here? I see people saying hello, but I don't see him. Oh, there he is. There he is. I see you. I see you now. Okay, so there. We've got them all done. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now I'm going to put them in our little pot there. And again, we need a lot of glue because you want that really to stick in there. You want it to go down. So I'm going to pick up my little pot, load up my wire, and stick that right in there. Stick that bad boy in there. Get it into place. You know what I mean? And then another one this way. And then the last one. And we're going to push that down in there on this side. And there we go. Three little plants. All in our little pot. And all that ass-ache, and it's adorable. It's adorable. Come on, you have to admit it. A little top heavy too. Let's readjust it. Maybe I can balance it off so it'll sit. Wishful thinking, but I'm gonna try. It. Nope, she's gonna fall over. It glues down on the shelf, so I'm gonna put it over here. Lean it up against this section until it dries. And then when we glue it into place, it won't go nowhere. Okay, guys, we have 3 little pots left. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. There is Anastasia, we surely missed you. You're on my TV, phone, and tablet. Yes. All right. We've got to get Bill to sing that. Get him to sing it. Chim chimney, chim chimney. Okay, guys. It's Lily time. This was a bit of a pain in the cheeks. The white material, of course, it's crepe paper, and it has this wonky shape. I had to cut them all out. Okay, those two together, so that we get the shape of the petals. Not a fan. I can admit it. I'm not a fan, but I did it. I did it for you. I did it for the team. See, I do's like, but nobody likes what I do, Bill. Okay, yep. Virgil just said, "Oh my God," when he realized what you're making. I'm tell him don't stroke out on us. Yeah. Hello, Mary. How are you? I think that was one of my first things I remember doing it from the end. Is hello, governor. That's and one time that's all I could do was that. Hello, governor. Really, Bert? Not in front of the children. So I would just have to adjust it, instead of saying governor, it would just be like, hello, pump, how are you? Excuse me. Good gobbledygook. It's warm in here. Okay. Lilies? You want lilies or tulips? Which ones do you want first? The lilies or the tulips? You tell me. You tell me. He said it's beyond tedious. It is going to be worth it. You tell him when we start doing the building and it starts coming together, then you have him watch. And it'll say, oh, yeah, nice, nice. See? There is definitely, a reason for the madness. There really is. Let's pump up the jam, pump it up. Yeah. Well, if it ain't me old pal Mary Poppins, yep. Oh, Pinky saying lilies. She wants lilies. Anybody want tulips? No, you want me to do the lilies. Okay. Oh, Steph said tulips. We'll see who wins. We've got 2 lilies, 1 tulips. Going once. Going twice. Lilies it is, I guess. Okay. Okay. To start off the lilies, we're going to have to roll the center, which is this yellow square. And then we wrap the white petals around it. It's really pretty simple. Still, it's different from pomp, and circumstances don't hear that much. So we are going to start with our yellow. And of course, they're not saying put a loop. Guess what I'm doing? I'm putting a loop. Because you've seen how it worked when I didn't use the loop. And this is the same tissue paper and the same wire. It's got a little bit of bend in it. I want to straighten it out a little bit. So that's where the fingers and the pliers come in handy. Pomp's saying daisies. We didn't get to daisies yet. Tulips is too late. Oh, that's all right. We'll do the tulips after this. Doesn't that pigeon lady sing about tuppence? Like it's money or something? Oh, God, I'm trying to remember who sung that song. Tuppence. Good question. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen that. No, I don't think it was the pigeon lady. I think it was. Oh, you got me confused. I'm not sure, Bill. Oh, the little devils. The shape, the length of this paper. I can't put the loop. Cheat. So I got to straighten it out. All right, I got to straighten it out because it's cut not long enough to put a loop. So we have to do it this way. Straight, guys, straight. And I know a way to fix that. We're gonna just glue it down hard. Right on that edge. Get it flipped over and set in place. And then go from there. That's the best we can do. So flip that over, and I'm going to hold it until it sets, as in 2 pence. 2 pennies is tuppence, or 2 pence. All righty. Finally, no, after all these years, I know I was confused too. I'm still confused on a lot of it, Bill. There was another. What's the other one? I forgot how I asked somebody. Because it could be the same money amount, they just have a different name. Where I don't know. It's I forgot what it was. Sounds better for the song. Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. Feed the birds, 2 pennies a bag. Oh yeah, it does sound better. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was her that sang it. God, it's been so long. Carbs, it's true. You're never too old to learn something new. That's right. Tuppence. Such a great movie. It really is. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to see if this is going to roll for us, guys. We're going to see if we get to roll. Come on, roll for me, baby. I'm going to use the pliers and cheat a little bit just to manipulate it. Aha! I have gotten almost there. Yes, yes. Roll it in place. Come on, baby. Gotta straighten it out. Getting excited, so it was going crooked. It was going to crooked on me. Now, see, I've got that little bit of a lip there. I'm gonna fill that in with glue. Put it in its place. I'm putting you in your place. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Biatch. And then I'm just gonna roll it between my fingers. Take that tight roll. You want it tight and straight. So there it is. We did one. Yay! We did one. I'm gonna set it to the side until I do the others. We've got 5 of these bad boys to make. So I'm gonna straighten out that wire again. They get a little bent when you're cutting them. It's the beauty of having multiple pairs of wires when you're doing this. Toot sweet. Now let's do chitty chitty bang bang. I don't even remember anything about chitty chitty bang bang. It's been like, I think the last time I seen that I was a kid. Knowing Bill, he's seen it like last week. I haven't seen that forever. And what's that other one there? Bed knobs and broomsticks. Is that the correct title? I haven't seen it forever either. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think that's what it is. Bed knobs and broomsticks. Lord. I'd be dropping pieces. That's where, like the pliers come in handy, the tweezers come in handy. Come on, gals. It's really, you see, I'm not dropping them. And I'm just a big ball of arthritis. So it works. I do drop stuff. What the hell did I put together? I was putting this stuff together last night. Oh, it was one of the candles. And I was rolling it up. I had it in the tweezers. And doesn't the tweezers just decide to shoot it across the room? I was like, are you effing kidding? So I had to get out like the spotlight so I could find it because it's dark here in the studio. I don't have regular lighting except for the lamps. But I found it. One down, 27,000. Yeah, to go. You just sound like me. It's terrible, isn't it? You know what? Our lives are always filled up with just so many chores. And to be honest with you, just come around as that bullshit. I think we all need to remember to just take time for ourselves. You become overwhelmed. And life's too short to just be cluttered with all the extras. You know what I mean? So there's days where I just say, nah, I'm not doing this. Because I don't want to. That's all. I just don't want to. So there. And the beauty is you don't get in trouble. Because you're the grown up now, so you don't have to, have to worry about it. And I don't have to do it if I don't want to. Number two. So let's do this. I'm trying to do it quick, guys, so you're not getting bored sitting watch me roll yellow paper. What'd you do tonight, man? I rolled a yellow paper. Yeah. I roll it tight. Let's get it on there. Let's get it on. And then tomorrow, I'll be going insane tomorrow because I'm going to be doing, turd, it flipped over on the glue. Go figure. So, yeah, tomorrow I'll be doing recording. That's where I'm going to be doing, And it should be only have to do it once, but no, it'll end up 3 times. Because I won't like it. I think I do it to torture myself. I don't know. That's because I want it to come out a specific way. So, if it don't come out that way, then I do it again. This is truly scrumptious. Truly scrumptious. You're truly, truly scrumptious. Posh life for me. Yeah, I do remember that line. Have any of you watched Brom? No. What is that, Pinky? Enlighten me. I don't know what that is. Okay, we're going to start. Commence rolling. And we have rollage. It's going a little crooked. We got to straighten it out. What up with that, man? What up with that? Okay. We glue her down. Roll her tight. So that we get that lily effect. Okay, 2 more to go. We're almost there, guys. 2 more. I'm going to put a little more glue. What do you see, you people looking at me? You see a girl in a box that wound by a key, turning around and around. I'm too funny, dude. You guys know, you seriously know all this stuff. I must block that stuff out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to see what he's got to say in a second. In fact, the guy who played Grandpa Pops is younger than was younger than Dick Van Dyke when filming took place. Really? Oh, look. Dick Van Dyke. What a great guy. Really was a great guy. And everybody made fun of him when he did those movies, but I couldn't imagine without him in it. I just really enjoyed his character. Scariest villain in any film. All free today. Oh, the guy who grabs the kids. He was a dancer. See the facts that these guys know? Is this what you guys do at your free time? Is this what's going on over there? Again, let's roll it up. Now we know what they're doing with their free time. They're checking out trivia of old children's movies. Okay, Bill, honestly, when's the last time you watched the movie? Come on, fess up. Of course, not for nothing. If it was on, I'd watch it. It's been forever. Mary Poppins is actually one of my favorites. That's because I like the actress. That was a woman that had a beautiful voice. Truly beautiful. Okay, One more. One more of these bad boys. And then we could say we are done with that part and then just slap on the white, right? Right? Agree with me, right? That's if I don't lose this. There we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. Rolled it up quick. Blew off the end. I do love I do live trivia on my channel. Oh, do you, Richard? On what? On anything, or is it specific type things? Fill us in. Fill us in. Fill us in. What about Texas Chainsaw Massacre? You know, I didn't care for that movie. But, that's me. It was alright. It was scary. No doubt about that. Number 5 is finished. Now we can put on the white petals, and we will have Lily. Okay, so now we're going to grab the white pieces that we did cut out. This one needs to be a little more rounder, so I'm going to round it off. Got a little bit of a corner action going on here, and we don't want that. So there. I did a little nip. A little nip. Now we're going to take those yellow pieces that we just tediously rolled up and place in the center without, shooting it across the room. And we are going to form the lily. And all you're going to do is add glue to that bottom section. Let me move my finger out of the way so you can see. Put it in dead center. And then you're going to add glue here so that we can roll these pieces in to achieve that shape. Make sure that I've got it correct. Do I have it on the right? On the right? No, I got to flip it over. I got to flip it over. There is a specific way to do this. Otherwise, it's not going to work out right. So put that on there. Put our glue in place. I also did it last night when I was cutting out these white petals, and then I realized I did it backwards. Boy, did it look like crap. So I had to do it over. Okay, so then we're just going to fold this into itself to achieve the lily shape. And tuck that one in there just a little bit more. And then we have a lily, guys. Can you see? Can you see the lily? There she is. Our lily. And we're going to set that down and then move on to the next one. That was the easiest part right there. Grabbing that leaf. Placing, this one's going to be a little shorter. This one's a little smaller. That's okay. That is okay. Add that glue. And take those tweezers and fold that in to get that lily shape. And you're only doing it at the bottom. See, that's another thing. The tissue paper, it folds over on itself and takes you off. Okay, there's that lily shape. Beautiful. Next. Next. Again in the center. Holding it steady. Let's see. I have loads of different trivia from film, TV, celebrities, music, some 90s. Also got some random trivia. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. And I enjoy trivia. Bill used to do trivia on his channel. That was fun. Card trivia. You learn a lot, to be honest. And then it's surprised what you do know. And you don't realize it. I thought about doing a trivia night and I probably will at some point on the raw side, do a little spooky trivia. That'd be fun. So there's lily number 3. We've got number 4 coming up. flip it around. Get it right, Lord, get it right. This goes by really quick. If I didn't have all of this pre-done, we'd be sitting here for like an eternity. Nobody wants to sit and watch all of that. So, some might though. I don't know. I try to get it done ahead of time, so it's a little bit quicker and more enjoyable for you guys. There's number 4, last one, and then we put the leaves on and put her in her pot. Put her in her pot where she belongs. Roll her around. This one upside down. In she goes. I should have enough glue just to finish this off. Just enough, so I don't have to squirt up anymore. And then I push that into place. And there it is. Lily, number 5. Huge Dudley Moore fan. Mine is Santa Claus movie with Dudley Moore. I tried the Muppet movie here. Dick Van Dyke wants to play Scrooge once before he passes. Oh, that would be interesting, don't you think? I think it'd be cool. I love Dick Van Dyke. Albert Finney. Oh, I enjoy Albert Finney too. Unfortunately, we're losing all of the old timers. One by one, they're just, I get it, they're old, but they did the classic stuff, Okay, so there we've got our lilies all in position. Now we're going to place the leaves on, and then each lily gets 1 leaf. And I've had these pre-cut, so we've got to count out 5 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, all there. And then we're going to put those on our flowers. And again, it's going to be pretty simple because you're going to take the flower, set it in place towards that edge, and then put that glue on there and just wrap it around. Dudley Moore's passed, correct? Am I correct about that? I'm pretty sure he is. I knew at one time he was like a pretty big alcoholic. And now I'm just going to roll this over, roll the other side over, pinch them together, and then make sure you wipe that glue off, because you're going to roll that leaf, give it that rolled look. So there is one that is done, and it's going to go inside the little pot. Get wrapped around there again. Come on. Come on, we're live. Don't do this to me. Don't do this. Okay, so there they are. See? It's embarrassing me on live programming. That's because the tissue paper is sticking to my finger instead of what I want it to. So let's try it again. There we go. We're going to let that set. And we didn't put our moss in our pot because we have to. So we're going to grab some more of that. Grab a few more strands. Anybody need any AstroTurf? I've got some of that too. I'm going to lose my shit when Sam Elliott and Bill Murray. Oh, Sam Elliott, I know. I love Sam Elliott. I don't know. Is it possible that a man can get sexier as he gets older? That guy is just amazing. Oh. Handsome from day one. I'm sorry. It's just got that rugged biker thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Steph knows what I mean. And he makes an awesome cowboy. I mean, come on. That is Sam Elliott. We are stuffing our little container full of the moss. There it is, all filled and happy. And while I'm at it, I'm just going to stick that flower right in there. Just stick it right in. All the way down in there. So that you've got your first lily. I'm going to turn it outward. Curl that leaf a little bit more. And lay that down. And then we're going to work on leaf number 2. Put the glue on there. Put our flower in the center. fold it over. I'll just let that set. I'm going to do it the other ones quick. My favorite actor has to be Morgan Freeman. Oh, I like him too. Aroha's steak is what's for dinner. Sam is like an expensive aged bourbon. Oh, yes. There you go, Steph. You hit that one right on the head. He is. He's just something else. Don't get any better than that. I think what hooked me on Sam Elliott was when he was in the movie with Cher, Mask. I was like, oh, this guy is something else. And just after that, hooked. Nothing like that rugged biker. Also, another one of my favorites there is, of course, his name's I just totally lost what his name was. He's not like the best looking guy, but there's just something about him that's attractive. What the hell's his name? Shit. He played in the movie Fugitive, and I can't believe I can't remember his name. A lot of movies. He's been in a lot of movies. And it's not Harrison Ford. It's the cop that was chasing Harrison Ford. It'll come to me. I like him too. There's just something about him. Sam Neill, Ace Ventura's funny. Mask is an amazing film. His voice is sexiest. Oh, yeah, it is, Steph. Yeah, it is. Crap, I can't think of. I'll figure eventually. Fibrofog. Last lead, guys. Last one. Checking my time. Get that last lead on there. Put her in the pot. Vincent, thank you, Steph. Tommy Lee Jones. There's just something about him. And I just can't put my finger on it, but I think he's sexy. I don't know what it is. I don't, to be honest. Okay, so I'll put a little more glue on there because now we're going to put this in our little pot, our little vase, whatever the hell you want to call it. Get those lilies in there. They've got to get ready for the show, so they've got to be looking good. There's 2. There's 3. Tommy Lee Jones. And then I'll put 1 in the center. 1 easy center. There we go. There we are. Zim's beauteous. And there you are. You got your pot full of lilies. I thought most women liked Brad Pitt. Yeah, Brad Pitt's a pretty boy. He's nice. But there is just something about, like I said, Sam Elliott, Tommy Lee Jones. I don't know. Like I said, Tommy Lee Jones isn't like the greatest looking guy. He really isn't. There's just something about him. Girly. I was talking about you earlier. I was talking about getting recipes and stuff. And you know what I'm talking about. And definitely, I looked it up. And what you sent me to is what they put in the smoothie. I've got to have that recipe. I am totally hooked for that stupid thing. They're saying that, there's just certain things you get addicted to, and she did it to me. She ruined me. How's Girly tonight? How you doing? Oh, what I did. You've made me a mango smoothie addict. I'm a smoothie. I'm gonna cry now. Smoothie addict. I'm gonna have to go to Smoothie Anonymous. Hi, my name's Laura. I'm addicted to mango smoothies. She says, "I wish we had that place here." I didn't even know that place was here. Did you call them? I think it's gallonized pineapple and mango. Well, see, they have two different ones. I don't remember. I still have the cup, I think, in the recycling bin. I've got to look to see what it says on the tag because they have two different mango ones. And they say on there what's in it. So if I just get, it was mango, pineapple, guava in one, and another one had coconut in it. I don't think I remember tasting coconut. So I've got to look. I'm good. Shot had informed me that he was home for dinner. Oh, I know. She said, bought him frozen burrito on his own card. Guava, mango, and pineapple. Yeah. So she's turned me into an addict, guys. I'm going to have to go through the 12 steps. Mango addiction. Who would thought something existed like that? It was so good. Oh yeah, copied it from limited thing over. Yeah, so I'm just gonna buy like what you sent me. You sent one was I'm just gonna buy that stuff, throw it together and see what I come up with. Who knows? Okay, it's tulip time. Tulip is the last ones. We're gonna actually no, we're running out of time. I'm gonna do tulips off of the camera. So I'm gonna sit and shoot the shit with you guys. But there's our lovely little bouquets of lovely little flowers and stuff like that we achieved tonight. And yet, y'all are saying, oh, and I just dropped that and wiped it all out. It's a lot. You think it might be overwhelming. It's not overwhelming. It really isn't. I try to make it look as easy as possible. But once we start, erecting the building and the furniture and we start putting all of this in, then you're going to see it all come together and you're going to say like, wow, it really is worth it because it's really a cute little project. Yeah, we have the tulips and roses that are next. I mean, look at that pink. They're so cute. And I have all of those pre-cut and it's all pretty much the same thing with the wired base and rolling it up. So I will be doing that. You'll be seeing those finished the next time. And then moving on, I'll have all of this preset and ready to rock and roll for the next one. But I want to finish the show up by listening and see what you guys are up to. And because I always like to get the chat time in. Gonna do some tulips off camera, like old days cooking show. They showed the magically done ones. Yeah, exactly. Poof. Ta-da! That's all. Rich said, I love mango and pineapple. Yeah, oh, yeah. Richard, she sent me from a place that we have here that I didn't even know existed. It's called the Tropical Cafe. And oh my God, she sent me all these different smoothies. The green one I didn't care for. It was actually, I think it had spinach stuff in it, but it had pineapple in it. You didn't taste the pineapple and all that, none of it. So, but the pomegranate, the watermelon, and I'm hooked on the mango. Oh my God. Oh, I had a delicious frozen adult drink Saturday. It was Jameson coffee cream, hot fudge, syrup splash. Oh, that sounds nice. Not for nothing. If I added a little vodka to the mango one, it would be good. It would be good. But I'm enjoying it just as itself. So now that she's turned me into an addict, I'm going to have to get the recipe and figure out how to make it at home. I mean, it's one of those drinks that just haunts you. It's like, oh, I could really go for one of those now. Oh, I get it. I did that this morning. I'm sitting here editing magazine. I'm like, oh, I could go for one of those smoothies. She's thinking, Laura, knock it off. It's terrible. It's terrible. Gotta get dinner for the fabulous family. Oh, I hope you're having something good. There was no dinner for me tonight, so. And Sage always has something good. Ooh, vodka mango smoothie sounds. Yeah. Doesn't that sound good, girly? Why not? Actually, I still have the bottle of vodka in here from when I did the, what was it, New Year's show with Carla and Susan. And when I was rearranging the studio, I had it up on the table. My husband goes, uh-huh. I said, are you kidding? I haven't touched this since New Year's. It had dust on it. He's like, sure. I go, yeah, I sit in here and I drink when I do a show. What happens to me is I try something when it's on sale, then find out it's discontinued. That's my luck too. That's my luck too. Laura, you need to eat? Well, yeah. There's stories behind that, Betty. No worries. I had coffee. I'm good. But as always, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out. And I hope you're enjoying this. Really do. I know it freaks a lot of people out. And a lot of people might find it boring. But if you enjoy watching me drive you nuts, I'm down. I'm totally down. Again, if you want to send me, jewels or whatever, you have to do it on the Raw Side channel because I can't get them on here just yet. Still working on that. Don't forget, guys, we've got Morning Brew tomorrow. I expect to see all of you there. We've got to have our morning coffee check on Hump Day. So don't forget to bring your camel and your coffee. And then, of course, we're going to have Paranormal Talk tomorrow night. So bring your questions, and we'll see what we can get into. Bill says, we love it, Laura. I would have loved to have seen Bill when you put together that roadway and stuff miniature that you did. That must have been freaking awesome. It must have been awesome. So always enjoy it, Laura. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. So wait till you see when we start doing the metal one. Oh, jeez. I mean, you see what I went through with the ship, which I intend to finish eventually. Now that I've got that new knife, it should make clipping the metal pieces out easier. No guest, just me. Is it okay? End of the month, I have no guests lined up. I figured we would just have a great paranormal chat and, discuss things that are going on out there and maybe some new techniques and all of that stuff. So someone made me a reel of a monkey and said it was a picture of Bigfoot. I sent it to you. You sent it to me? Oh God, okay. Oh my God, I'll have to look at it. But yeah, guys, don't forget tomorrow, got to get the brew on. So come on, Brew Crew, show up, hang out, and let's talk. The talk can get a little wild every now and then. And then there's what stuff shows up, and then she gets the ball rolling on on another level, and we love it. But until then, guys, thanks for your support. Thank you so much, Pinky, for posting everything. Thanks to all of you for supporting me and what I do. And I will see all of you soon. Now I'm going to dream about mangoes. Thanks. Have a good night, everybody.